you guys? My name is Aubrey and this is my channel, and today I want to talk about the side hustle that is perfect for anybody who loves video games. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down exactly what this side hustle is, how you can get started, and most importantly, how much you can expect to earn. So let's get started. So if there is one thing that you guys should know about me by now, it is the fact that I love talking about making money. I love talking about ways to increase your revenue by implementing revenue streams like side hustles, side gigs, side businesses, and more. Well, over the last year and a half of being on YouTube, I have learned so much about making money in the world of side gigs. But more than anything, I've learned that there is so much opportunity out there in order to make money. There is an endless amount of opportunity, an endless amount of ways that you can use to make extra money in your free time. And it's not a matter of if you can do it, it's just simply a matter of figuring out which method you're gonna pursue in order to make extra money. And that brings us to the side gig that I wanna talk about today, which is being a game developer for the game Roblox. Now, if you don't know what Roblox is, then you are not alone, because I didn't know what it was either until I started researching for this video. In fact, I didn't know what this was, and I had no idea about this business model until about 2 weeks ago when I saw a Facebook ad that was targeted on my Facebook newsfeed. And that was an article by Business Insider talking about a 24-year-old who makes $1 million a year by being a game developer on this exact same platform. But before we dig into exactly how to get started with this side gig and how much you can expect to earn, let's first give some background information on what Roblox is. Now, I would like to preface that, like I said, I had no idea what this platform was until about a couple of weeks ago, but that is most definitely because I am without a doubt not their target audience. I don't think that Roblox is targeting to 27-year-old women. I think their target audience is a significantly younger age group. But with that being said, what the Roblox platform is it is a gaming platform where people can go in, they can play games, they can talk to their friends, but they can also develop games and play the games that their friends have developed. So it's kind of an area where people can go in, create a game, them and their friends can play it, and they can make friends at the same time. One thing I would like to note, and this is something I consistently found when doing research for this video, is the fact that Roblox in and of itself is not considered a game. It is considered a platform, and then people create the games within the platform. So the games are created by the users, and then the platform as a whole is what Roblox is. They support the users, they support the games, they facilitate everything going on. And that's where the side hustle piece of the puzzle comes in. Now, Roblox is a platform where you can build and you can play games. But the question is, who builds those games that are then played by their users? And the answer to that question is, well, anybody. That is why Roblox has gained such popularity in the last couple of months, is because of the fact that anybody can go in there, build their own game, and then have users play that game. Roblox has a developer section of their website where you can go in there and you can learn step by step how to develop your own game. It's pretty intricate. In fact, I went through a portion of it and it really does teach you everything that you need to know about building a Roblox game. Now, I love whenever companies do this. I love whenever companies have like a course on how to do well on their platform. Roblox has done this, but Amazon has something very similar for their Amazon Alexa program, and Facebook has something very similar for their Facebook marketing program as well. I really love whenever platforms provide the resources that their users need in order to perform well with their platform, and Roblox has done a really great job doing this with their developer course. So basically how it works is anybody can take this course. It's 100% free and it's 100% online. You take the course and you can learn how to develop your own Roblox game. And then from there are a handful of different ways you can make money off of that game whenever people use it. When it comes to making money off of your game, there are a handful of different ways that you can monetize the game that you've just built and that you've just put on the Roblox platform. Number one is just through traditional advertising. According to the developer resources that Roblox has published on their own website, you can place ads on your Roblox game that will then give you revenue from those ads. This is a very traditional method of marketing online content. I do it with my YouTube videos, you can do it with blogs, you can do it with websites, you can do it with basically anything you want to. And the way that you make money off of these ads is basically the more people that see the ad, the more people that click on the ad, the more money you make. The thing about this form of monetization is that you really have to have a decent amount of users going to your game in order to make money off of that game through this avenue. The second way that you can monetize a Roblox game is through customization for avatar. So like most games in 2021, you can create an avatar that you use to play that game with. That is your representative for the game that you're playing. And like most games in present day, you can create that avatar for free on a very basic level. But if you want to upgrade that avatar avatar, either by upgrading its tools, its equipment, or just its costume, that typically will cost you money. And this same type of business model is active in Roblox as well. As a Roblox game developer, you can create custom costumes, you can create custom clothing, shirts, anything you would like for a Roblox avatar. You can then sell that to the people who are playing your game, and you can then make money whenever people buy their avatar new clothing, new gear, new equipment, and things like that. You can also create physical items in your game as well, and this is a pretty standard practice that has been implemented in the last 5 years with online games. You can allow for users to buy more things like ammunition, like lives, you can have them buy power-ups and things like that. And even though these purchases, the purchases of things like ammunition, lives, power-ups, and so on, even though this is taking place in a digital space, they do cost real money. And you can offer these sorts of things in your digital game and make money whenever your users purchase them. Now, there are a ton of other different ways that you can go about monetizing your Roblox game, and I will include a link down in the description below of the developer website for Roblox, which outlines all of these ways and more, and how you can actively and practically implement them in your Roblox games. But basically the point is, the route to monetization for you and your Roblox game is really unlimited, and it really is a matter of just being creative with how you want to monetize the game. But the last thing we must talk about is, how do you actually make money? So you can make money through advertising, through buying products, through buying lives and ammunition, but how does the economics work with this type of game and with this type of transaction between Roblox, the platform, and you, the developer? And this is another thing where I give Roblox quite a lot of credit, because they are very, very transparent about how this entire process works. So the world of Roblox has its very own currency, which should be no shock to anybody. It seems like everything has its own currency nowadays. And with Roblox, their currency is called Robux. And the kind of rough exchange rate between Robux and USD is, for every 80 Robux, you get approximately $1. So 800 Robux equals $10. And how it works is that whenever people purchase in-game purchases, so things like lives, ammunition, exclusives in your game, whenever you get paid for advertising, you get paid in Robux, so the Roblox currency. But once you've accumulated 100,000 Robux, you can then exchange that for USD. And 100,000 Robux equals out to approximately $1,250 in USD. And how it works is that whenever people purchase things from your game, so if they purchase lives, ammunition, clothing for their avatar, whatever the case is, they pay for that in Robux, and you get paid out in Robux for that purchase. Then whenever you reach 100,000 Robux, you can then exchange that out for USD. So if, for example, you were to exchange out 100,000 Robux, that would be equal to approximately $1,250 in American USD dollars. But the one really important thing that needs to be noted when it comes to purchases made through your Roblox game is the fact that you do not get 100% of the earnings. Now, this is again something that is fairly common in the world of making money online. It's common with YouTube, it's common with like online courses, it's common with blogs, it's common with basically every single type of online content creation, and games through Roblox is no different. According to the Roblox developer's website, the developer gets approximately 26.2% of all revenue brought in from their game. This metric is not only based off of the money that their game makes, but also based off of the engagement that their game has as well. In addition to this, 24.9% goes to App Store fees, so fees for like Microsoft, Google Play, Apple App Store, and so on. Roblox themselves takes approximately 24.5%, and the remainder goes into future investments into the platform, as well as hosting services for the platform as well. Now, when doing research for this video, I tried to figure out how much you could roughly expect to earn by creating games on Roblox, and what type of return you could expect from your time. And to be honest, there wasn't really any consistent data on that type of figure. Now, I saw that Business Insider article that prompted this video, which was claiming that a 24-year-old made over $1 million a year developing games for the platform. But at the same time, in my research, I also found developer positions paying between $16 and $30 per hour. Honestly, when it comes down to the income predictions for this type of side hustle, I don't think that there is any consistency, because it is so drastically dependent on how popular your game is. It's kind of similar to YouTube. I mean, we see YouTubers that are making millions of dollars a year, but there are hundreds of other YouTubers that don't make any money per year. And I would imagine that the same would probably be true with a platform like Roblox. Ultimately though, you guys, I thought that this was super interesting, and I have been hearing more and more about Roblox from people that I know, from my sister who's an elementary school teacher, and from online whenever I'm doing research for my videos. I felt like this was an interesting topic and I wanted to cover it because I do think that this type of side hustle combines like the best of both worlds. It can be a great way to combine your passion for video games into a way to make some extra money. And even though I don't know if this will be a side hustle that could replace your 9-to-5 job, but I really do think that this is a really great platform to take part in if you're somebody who likes video games, if you're somebody who wants to learn a valuable skill, which is coding and creating video games. And I do think that it could ultimately lead to really great opportunity down the road in this field later on. But like always, you guys, if you have any questions, comments, or if you have anything to add, make sure to leave a comment down below. And while you guys are at it, make sure to hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell. And I will see you guys in the next video.